Good day, Tamers. Welcome back to some more Agito Swiftly Says Cardboard is good. I've already come up with a thumbnail for this video, so like Marmite, this set is either something you would love, enjoy, can't wait to get your mouth around in the morning, or you just absolutely hate it. I don't hate this set by any means, but, and this is kind of a big booty, I only really care about the bees, because thematically, the set is fantastic, and I love thematics, like, out the wazoo. It's like my favourite thing about Digimon. Thematics have been on point constantly. But you took green away from JP, and you've ruined the set for me, essentially. There's nothing really in this set that I dislike, per se, other than JP not being green. But there's a few things in here that I do like, and we should talk about. And you've probably seen some shorts where I've discussed it already. But let's jump into this because it's 10 to 6 in the morning. I want to get this done before the kids wake up. And if you can probably tell, I've got a blocked up nose, I've got a sore throat, and we're casting tomorrow with K&T Elixir. So, sexy voice only.
Tamers, as you're well aware, I forget to do this very important thing as a YouTuber. I always forget to ask you to subscribe. Making this short 15 to 20 second little intro here helps me remind me to ask you to do me a big favour and subscribe. If you're new here, please do. If you've come back a few times, you obviously like or hate me, subscribe for more, and also leave a comment or a like. I think Digimon has probably one of the best communities out there currently in YouTube, and probably for the rest of history, so you always know that I get back to you as soon as you get back in with me. That's not dodgy. Back to the regular programming.
Right, start off here with Demi-Maramon. But attacking was returned if you have a retainer to deal with your opponent's Digimon with 3k DP or less. It's okay. I don't know if you're going to use this as a red hybrid baby. You could, obviously. And minus 3k DP isn't terrible. There's some level 4s that have it, obviously, with the lower play costs. And then it gets rid of most of the searches, mostly level 3s, so it does help push back against other things. It helps obviously push against like other Ukamon decks that want to fight back. Chapman! I wish it was called Champion. Your turns, while you have another blue Digimon, this Digimon gets 1000 DP. In a deck like this where you probably are running the sea animal stuff where you're constantly dividing your stacks, it makes sense. But I think you just probably going to run Jamming, right? Or the Yokomon from EX6. Probably still the best egg currently. Wanya in yellow. When attacking was returned, if you have a yellow table, all of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for turn. I don't dislike that. As a base example, I just hate the fact that the rest of the deck's going to be like -2, -2, -3. When you Digivolve, -5. And then your opponent's Digimon just disappears because you know how I feel about minus DP. Man. I love the bees. Like, let's just get out of the way. I'm looking forward to the next set. I want to see what the next fun Beemon does. And yeah, this deck is fun. Starting my phase by placing one Digimon card with the Royal Base Treats in your hand, face up as the bottom security card. Add your top security to the hand. I like the idea that this is green security control in its own variety. And I don't think that's an issue. I think it's really cool. It also helps the deck obviously do what it's to do. And this was a thing a lot of people complain about, that they didn't know how we were going to be able to get things into security too easily. But essentially, from start of turn 2, you are just shoving things in security. It's really good. Gunzenimon. All turns return when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle. Draw 1. Not really a black mechanic, but sure. 3mon. On deletion for each colour among your opponent's Digimon and Tamers, trash the top card of your deck. It's okay, but obviously it does kind of really depend what your opponent's playing. Makes sense in this one where they could be playing, you know, like 4-colour decks, but I don't think it's the greatest. Gazi in red and purple. I'm playing real top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Millenniummon in its name, and 1 card with Composite or Wicked God traits amongst them to the hand, do the rest to the bottom of the deck. I've been really enjoying the fact that a lot of these search cards now will let you search 2 of the same like boss monster. Same happens with Hexa. Obviously, same thing's happening with Millennium. Goblinmon. I'll play Delete with your opponent's Digimon with 2000 DP less. Basically, it's just a case of Sonic, I'm going to shotgun this to kill your rookie. Shaman mod alters your opponent's card game memory except with Tamer effects, which is pretty good. This is our first memory stopper in red. It's been a long time. Booker mod. Apply reveals top 3 cards with deck, add 1 card with hybrid or tail warrior traits, and 1 red Tamer card with inherited amongst them to the hand, which is the rest of them on the deck. Obviously, this is really good for Takuya. Takuya? Yeah, Takuya. And the new Zoe. But yeah, I do wish it was just add a Tamer card, or maybe if like the Tamers had like a specific like wording, like like hybrid baby or whatever. It would have been better. I just don't like the fact it says red Tamer. It would be better if it was any Tamer, because it makes more sense for the Pokemon for the lines. But it is what it is. Neither Pokemon are still good. The Digimon Digivolve Takuya. When Digivolve, you may return 1 card with a hybrid or tail warrior traits, or 1 Tamer card with inherited effects for the trash of the hand, which can be very good depending on what you're building, because the other Raguni lets you play the Tamer for free, right? Grubble effects, apply with Digivolve, delete with your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. Yeah, it's whatever. When taking was returned, delete with your opponent's Digimon with 3k DP or less. Yeah, it's whatever. Delta mod, which has caused the buyout of the promo card. Raid, apply with Digivolve by trashing 1 card in your hand, return 1 card with composite or wicked guard trait for the trash that you had. Awesome. Retaliation on inherited, which is fairly good, especially if you're where you get blocker on this. I'll play with Digivolve, one of your Digimon gets rushed for the turn. I love this. If you could keep your turn, and you can use something else that's just come out with rush, I love it. I always do. It does feel like it has to be free cost though, because rush is such a powerful skill that it could just decimate your opponent way too quickly. When attacking was returned, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less, which is, yeah, this is what it is. Chimera mod. Funny enough, like the day before this was announced, we was kind of chatting away about how we need the new Chimera, because we haven't had a new Chimera for so long. And we were like, the old one's really good still. There's nothing you can really do about it. Like, we haven't had a Chimera since BT8. And we were like, what do you really want to do to just make sure this works? And we couldn't really think of anything other than just say, like, the original one is just basically a perfect card in itself. And then we have a new Chimera one. Digivolve 4 with composite trait for a cost of 3, when Digivolve when attacking by deleting one of your Digimon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. On deletion, one of your machine Digimon in play and 1 Chimera in your trash may DNA Digivolve into Digimon it had. Just remember that on deletion effect includes itself. So if there's a machine Digimon in the trash and this one just falls into the trash, oh wow, I just have a bloody one in my hand. Let's go! Volcano mod, when Digivolving Blitz. When attacking, this Digimon gets free 2000 DP to the end of your turn. This is a Brian card. You probably don't know Brian. You might have done it. You might have been to some of my videos. Brian is the guy who is like super good at pre-release formats, because he always pulls all the Blitz cards, or he always pulls like the ugly efficient unplay cards. And we love Brian. Brian is like the greatest guy ever. It's just the fact that this is definitely a Brian card. Brian is also the person that may or may not have introduced the ruling for breeding area, thanks to last one being an absolute mean card. Brian. Asian Volcano mod. I'll play with Digivolve, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. All turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area from this Digimon's delusion card, you may return 1 red Digimon card or lower Digimon card from the hand, or play 1 such card without paying the cost. And then it's a Grumble and a Gigas to reduce the cost by 4, so it's a 8 cost level 6. And then I think they all have like, was it the odd deletion of 3Ks? So it is what it is. Emperor Greymon in green, red, green, and blue, because it's not the French colours. When Digivolving, for each colour in this Digimon's distribution cards, trash any 1 distribution card of your opponent's Digimon and suspend 1 of their Digimon. Then this Digimon may attack, which is fairly good. Your turn was returned when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle. It gains security attack +1 for the turn and unsuspends it. I mean, that is the plan. Although it's really weird because you don't get to unsuspend until you've killed the Digimon, right? And you can run piercing, you can run the flame mod, and I think someone will say there's a different Digimon in this set that gives you piercing. But yeah, that's the plan. You obviously swing into it, punch it in the face, pierce it, because it deletes. You get to get the one to hit, so you get to do 2 hits. To spend. Next is Millennium mod. Yep, my voice says evil stuff. DNA Digivolving. Chimera and a machine Digimon. Upplay it with Digivolving. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Then if you DNA Digivolve by returning one of each Digimon card with different levels from the opponent's trash to the top of the deck, for each card returned, gain one memory. Which, pretty damn good. A deletion by returning one Chimera and one machine Digimon from your trash to the bottom of the deck. You may play one Millennium Mon from your trash without paying the cost, which I'm pretty sure means that when this thing gets deleted, everything goes to the trash, and the non-deletion effects happen when they hit the trash, which means you can put the things that just made this thing into the bottom of the deck, and then throw this fucker on the field again. Which, you know, is what it is, and fun times it is. So Guillemard is also an aquatic as well as a crustacean. He's just a little guy. He got 2 cost. You don't really see a lot of 2 cost these days, but it's nice to see, and it makes sense in a deck like this, where not the animal deck. I think Seedron can give it rush if it's played or played by an effect, right? Or Swing is played by effect, gives Swing rush. So obviously, if you play this for 2, do the effect to spit Swing out, and then Seedron can give this rush. It's pretty good. Alright, we're getting into the danger territory now. Pegumon! Your turn was returned when this Digimon or any of your Tamers would Digivolve into a multicolored Digimon that is blue or red. Reduce the Digivolve cost by 1. Obviously, this is for blue hybrid. And red hybrid, technically. And anything that can Digivolve of this has 2 colours. And then jamming as inherited, which seems to be very common for level 3s now. Especially blue. It's getting to be a bit concerning. And then Kumon. So, you've probably seen the short. I think it was a short. I don't think it was. It might have actually been an episode. Where we spoke about how Hexa Blue now has searchable hybrids. They here, baby. Oh, cool one. It's been Ice Snow as well as the Kurikakubon. Also has the ability to be searchable. When Digivolve, trust about 2 cards of one of your opponent's Digimon, which is very in keeping with blue hybrids of this line. Then when attackers to one of your Digimon or Tamers may Digivolve into a blue or red Digimon card with the hybrid trait in your hand with the Digivolve reduced by 1, which is a very interesting thing to do, especially because it's when attacking effect has to happen before it's security, I believe, which means that you have to risk it for the biscuit to not be able to get both things blown up by security. So keep that in mind. Also, when this Digimon would leave the battle area of them by your effects, you play one Terry card with the heritage traits effect. This Digimon cards will pay the cost. So basically, you just get to have a Kojo or a Tommy back on the field. New Lanabud is also an aquatic type, which is obviously means it's searchable. It's also a fairy though, which is quite interesting. But you wish it was green now, right? Apply with Digivolve reveal top 3 cards to your deck, amongst them, and add 1 card of aqua or sea animal with one of the traits to the hand, or place on 1 such card as the bottom Digivolve card of any of your blue Digimon. Turn the rest to the top of the deck, which is pretty good and is somewhat in keeping with the old Lanabud, which is obviously it's now searchable by aquatic and fairy. You may return 1 level 3 Digimon card. But I suppose your opponent's right as well. It's just Eddie. So, yeah, I can see that'd be pretty good. Calamari Man. Upplay with Digivolve if you have a level 3 Digimon card. If this Digimon's Digivolve cards, return one of your opponent's level 4 or level Digimon to the hand. If you play a level... Sorry, if a level 3 Digimon card is not in the Digivolve cards, you may place 1 level 3 Digimon card from your hand as this Digimon's bottom Digivolve card. And then you may return a level 3 to hand when you're attacking. It's fine. I'm not really sure about the whole face aesthetic, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's an aquatic straight away anyway, so I can see this being hybrids for the aquatic deck, because obviously they search for them. It's really weird. It's a really weird set where hybrids are searchable with like multiple archetypes now. Jamming, I'll play with Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolve cards, can't suspend until the end of their turn, which is again very good. The fact that it's so expensive to go into does mean you are kind of running it with Kurumon as the base form. But having jamming and then jamming in its inherited is also just a very cool effect. Dipedmon. Handmade. So these are new weird versions of Digicross slash Blast Evolutions. Handmade by placing 1 Kuma and 1 Kurikakumon from your trash and not one of your blue or red Tamers. That Tamer may Digivolve this card for a cost of 3, ignoring its Digivolution requirements. Iceclad. This Digimon compares the number of Digivolution cards instead of DP in battle with non-security Digimon. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. Has the Ice Snow type. Again, it's searchable in Hexablow. I don't think you would search if it's... Sorry, friend. I don't think you'd play this in Hexablow. But obviously having Ice Clad is an interesting thing to think about. Mariamon. When attacking, you may play one blue level 3 Digimon card or one Tamer card from this Digimon's Digimon cards without paying the cost, which is kind of an interesting thing. If you know you're going to die, or there's a good chance your opponent's going to block you, and you're going to die for the block, the bait switch won't be good. Right, yeah, the blues. Ancient Mega Thuriamon card, but it doesn't work. Apply with Digivoid, trash the bottom 2 Digivolution cards of all your opponent's Digimon. None of their Digimon with no Digivolution cards can suspend until the end of their turn. All turns with this Digimon will leave the battle area. You may play one level 4 lower Digimon card with the Mammal, Ice Snow, or Hybrid traits from this Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. It's also Ice Snow. Rule text, yeah, Ice Snow, and then Digicross for Kuma and Kirikakumon. When you would play this card, you may place specific cards from this hand or mana under it. For each card placed, reduce the cost by 2. So again, so unlike Ancient, which is a 12, this is 11. This is a 7 cost to play on the field, and it's a card. It's okay. Then Ancient Marimimon. I'll play with Digivolve. Return one of your opponent's level 4 lower Digimon cards to the hand. Each of your other Digimon add 1 to the effect's level maximum. So yeah, if you could just use it as a spot removal, to be fair, for the cost of 8, which isn't great, giggity goo. But at the same time, spot removal is pretty good, especially if your opponent has a level 7 on the field. You like get rid of it, and especially if it's an ace level 7, and you just like sod it. I'll risk it for the biscuit, throw this down for basically a cost of 3 instead. And your opponent just looks at you and goes, "Damn it!" and then play. All turns when this Digimon will leave the battle area, same as everything else. You return one card, blue level 4 low Digimon card to the hand, or play one such card without paying the cost. And then again, Digicross 4 minus 2 with Lana and Calamari. Just very good. Right, yellow time. Candleboard. I'll play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 yellow card with the data trait, add 1 card with the witchery trait, amongst them to the hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck. I think it's because... Oh, Bracelet dead. Isn't it because Wizard was the data rather than a virus? Yes, it actually is. Oh, Heritage Effect. All turns was present when a yellow Digimon with the data or witchery trait would leave the battle area by your opponent's effect. By trashing the top card security, it doesn't leave. So, kind of barrier, I guess. Looks bad. Your turn was returned when any of your other Digimon with the Angel, Archangel, or Freaker Angel traits are played. Gain 1 memory, which can happen. We got the aces right. Can happen. When taking was turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. Oh, you're back again. Panama with his big booty. Handmade if your breeding area is empty by returning 1 Digimon card with the Free Great Angel trait from your trash to the bottom of the deck. Play this card into your breeding area without paying the cost. Which is fine. It's an interesting mechanic because you are delaying your egg, but you're also gaining a Digimon next turn, which speeding up how yellow wants to play is a very scary thing, in my opinion. Lucimon. Also, it's very good if you've run out of eggs as well. So, you may phase unplay by trashing 1 card in your hand. Your opponent may trash their top security card. If this effect didn't trash, recover the next +1, which I quite like. Because it's start of your main phase as well as on play, which means if your opponent can't get rid of this, you're just making the trash cards in hand or recovering. End of your turn was returned by placing 1 of your level 6 Digimon as your top security. This Digimon may evolve into Lucimon Chaos Mode from the trash without paying the cost, which again is spooky, scary skeletons. Pidomon, not Pidomon. Security at the end of battle, play this card without paying the cost, which I could see it possibly be used in some Angel Foot variants because just getting out security that you know it's there, because obviously you're putting things in security, could make this quite interesting for your opponent to go, oh, okay, I'll swing into it. Oh, that might have 34k. Can't kill me, but then you've got a body on the field. And it's like, right, I've got to get rid of that body now, which is obviously very annoying. When attacking was returned, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. And then Wizardmon. When Digivolving by trashing the top card security, draw 1, add gain 1 memory. Then all turns while this has data or wizardry by trashing the top card security, it doesn't leave, so weird barrier again. Lost my mouse. Lobobon, yellow blue. Digivolving from Koji for a cost of 2, and Kendo for a cost of 0. When Digivolving, search your security stack. You may add one card with hybrid or 10. Or mix amongst them to the hand. If you added recover +1, then shuffle your security, which is a very good effect, to be fair. And I'm just losing my voice more and more. God damn it. But I think if you have 7 or fewer cards in hand, draw 1, which is obviously good until you go against Mirage. Okay, Digimon. Digivolving for level 4 for the cost of 3 with an Angel trait. I'll play with on deletion. You may place one Digimon card with the Angel, Archangel, or Frigga Angel traits from your hand as the bottom security card. Then, if you have 4 more security cards, add your top security card to hand. Also has the Angel trait as well as the Principality trait. On deletion, recover deck +1. It's inherited, which is just actually really good. Misty Bar, which is the the ultimate for wizard, I think. I'll play with Digivolving, also Baron. By trusting your top security, change the original DP of one of your Digimon, one of Digimon to 6,000 until the end of your opponent's turn, which is obviously very good to beat up your opponent's stuff with. Also, when a card is removed from your security stack, you may unsuspend this Digimon. Yay! And you do that constantly. Dynasmon Ace had Counter Blast. We just now has Raid. I'll play with Digivolving when attacking. By trashing your top security, one of your opponent's Digimon gets by 6,000 DP for the turn. Who could have saw that coming with the last thing we just saw? All turns, while you have 3 or fewer security cards, this Digimon gets Blocker and gains 4,000 DP. He becomes chunky. He's a big boy. And then obviously Overflow is an ace card. But I think a lot of people are looking forward to try this Dynasmon out. He's very interesting. It's cool Etabot. Metal cool Etabot. DNA from a blue, yellow, or a green, black, or a blue into a green, or a blue into a black, or a yellow into green, or a yellow to a black, or the cool things. I'll play with Digivolving on deletion. One of your opponent's Digimon gets the security attack -2 until the end of their turn, and then Digivolve one of their Digimon, which I think he's still a cool Digimon. I just don't think a lot of people are really going to want to play him in the NSP deck. They might do, to be fair, but at the same time, your level 7 places for free, I believe. The level 5 for free, so you can just get the sources out when you need to just Digivolve to this and just be more annoying, because why not? Magna Grumon. Digivolves from Kenji with 5 hybrids traded cards under it for a cost of 5. Then when Digivolving, end of your opponent's turn was returned by placing one Digimon card with this Digimon's Digivolution cards add to the bottom of your security stack. Delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the same level as the card placed, which that's kind of spiteful, to say the least. All turns was returned when a Digimon attacks by adding the top card of your security to hand and suspend this Digimon. Do we get Blocker in this, right? You gotta have Blocker in like one of the sources, right? God damn. This it's kind of mean. Just a mean card. Tinkermon, here we go. We got piercing as this as well as the old Flamemon. Your turns was returned when this Digimon or any of your Tamers will Digivolve into what you call Digimon card that is green or red, reduce the cost by 1, which is great because that's quite a lot of good Tamers, to be fair. And I think JP gets piercing, right? It's the boy! Fun Beamon, here we are. Digivolves from the Royal B trait for a 0 cost or costs 1 to a black or a green. Baby. Security all turns, all of your Digimon with a Royal base trait get 1,000 DP, which, you shove it all these into security, you get these big chunky boys. I'll play by placing one Digimon card with the Royal base trait in your hand face up as your bottom security card. Add your top security card to the hand. Very, very good. And all turns, this Digimon gets 1,000 DP. Again, very good, because as we all know, bugs are kind of squishy. Then we have a new Pamu, because Pamu is the bestest fruit boy. All turns while this Digimon is suspended, all of your other Digimon get plus 1,000, which in Bloom Lord or any of the Green Garden decks is just good. That's just really good. Got a couple of these in the field, extra 2k. You get really big really quick. There we go for Waspmon, another of that. Bees. It's also a Wasp. When Digivolving for a Royal base traded Digimon card at level 3, it costs 2, otherwise it costs 3 to Digivolve for a level 3. Security all turns, all of your Royal base traded Digimon gain 1,000 DP, which is quite common. Opponent's turn, none of your opponent's Digimon with as much DP or less DP as this Digimon can attack players, which is also pretty good. get this to like 10k. It's like, oh, you gotta throw a mega at me now. And then we have Armor Mod, which is now searchable in Bloom Lord. Digivolve from Petal for 0 cost. And then Upplay with Digivolving by suspending one of your green Digimon. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Like, I don't see any problems with this card. This card's really good now. The old one, kind of janky. This new one, searchable. Very good. Keep it up. Kazimon. Sorry, Digivolves from Zoe for a cost of 2, or Zeph for a cost of 0. When Digivolve, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Yeah, we like that. And then when attacking was returned, one of your Digimon Tamers may Digivolve into a green or red Digimon card with a hybrid trait in your hand with the distribution cost by 1, which is very good. Then all turns when this Digimon would leave the battle area other than by your effects, you may play one Tamer card with the inherited effects from this Digimon's distribution cards at pay the cost. Play a Zoe, essentially. Could also be Takuya, but I feel like Zoe's probably the name one, obviously, because you Digivolve from Zoe. Zephyrmon Digivolves from Zoe for a cost of 3, or Kazi for a cost of 1, has piercing. Because you just suspended to it, right? I'll play with Digivolving one of your Digimon gets 3000 DP until the end of your opponent's turn. So essentially, if you've got free memory, you go on this into Zoe, go into this, suspend something, and then Digivolve for the cost of 1. Just this just gains 3000 DP because 10k and has piercing, so you use poke the eye. It also has piercing as an inheritance effect trait too, which is obviously good for Emperor that we saw earlier on. Petaldramon. I'll play with Digivolving. You may suspend one of your level 4 or lower Digimon with vegetation or plant in one of its traits. Very good. Digivolves from Arbor for a cost of 1. Does Digivolve from any green Tamer for a cost of 3, which is fine. It's just weird that this doesn't have the text, but then Arbor doesn't either. No, it doesn't. So yeah, it just is what it is. Endspot. Last time we got an End when it just destroyed the reveals. Your turn. When this suspended Digimon would Digivolve into a level 6 Digimon card with a vegetation or plant of any of its traits, reduce the Digivolve cost by 2. That is so good for Hydra. I mean, this if you're still playing Hydra. But I mean, yeah, it's just really good. Like, no question. Kanabimon. Security. Opposed turn. All of your raw base traits in Digimon game blocker. I'll play with Digivolving for each of your face-up security cards. Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Yeah, just Digivolve. Just Digivolve. It's fun. All turns when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, trash the top security card, which we've all spoken about before. Make sure Digimon's eating well. Jet Sylphy. Digivolves for a green or red hybrid for a cost of 3, which is fairly good. Obviously, reduced cost. Handle May by placing Kazi and Zenith under one of your green or red Tamers. You can Digivolve this card you had for free, you know the distribution requirements, which is fairly good. Raid. When Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. It can't suspend until the end of their turn. Yeah, it does a thing. It's pretty cool. Then we have Ancient Kazi. I'll play with Digivolving, suspend all of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. None of your opponent's Digimon can unsuspend until the end of their turn, which is fine. All turns effects, when this gets deleted, will leave battle except on your own effects. A bird, a fairy, or an avian can be played from your hand or original sources, or a hybrid trait. For this Digimon usually comes without paying the cost. Very good. And then Kazi and Zephyr, it's 11, so it's a 7 cost otherwise. So it's pretty darn good. Ancient Troy. All turns when an opponent's Digimon becomes suspended. Trash their top security card. All turns when this Digimon will leave the battle area. For this Digimon's distribution cards, you may return one green level 4 or lower Digimon card to the hand or play one such card without paying the cost. Ancient Troymon, cost 12. Reduce it by 4, cost 8. Ancient Troymon, do you think? It's okay. Tiger Vestmon. We just saw the alt art for this revealed yesterday. It goes hard. Piercing and reboot because stab at it if I can. I'll play with Digivolving for each of your face-up security cards. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon cards. Then, none of their Digimon can unsuspend until the end of their turn, which means basically they have to have reboot. All turns will return when other Digimon are deleted in battle. This Digimon may unsuspend. It's at least once per turn, but if you give this blocker, which I'm pretty sure you can because of the security effects, you are getting double blocker basically, in a good sense. On to the black cards now. Capitarian, your turn was returned when this Digimon or any of your Tamers would Digivolve into a multicolored Digimon card that is black or yellow, which is cost by 1. Pretty cool, and has blocker as well, so it's also Insectoid. We have Kurtman. I play my trusty one card with Knight in its text. In your hand, draw 2. I love these archetypal draw cards. Great, no issues there. All turns your opponent can't game except with Tamer effects. Yeah, it's funny because it's a coin, right? So obviously memory in that game is currency. So the coin says you can't gain currency, which is funny to me. Venmon. I'll play the top 3 cards with deck. Amongst them, add 1 card with Venmon in the text to hand. I place 1 Venmon as the bottom digital card of one of your Digimon. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. And then, when this Digimon would digivolve into a Digimon card with Venmon in its text, reduce the digital cost by 1, which is multiplicative, I believe, because that's how Digimon normally works. So if you have like a stack of these under a Venmon, you can just have like a reduced cost of everything. Digimon is pretty good. Charmard, I'll play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may place 1 Tamer card and 1 black level 4 or lower Digimon card amongst them as this Digimon's bottom distribution cards. Return the rest to the top or bottom of the deck. I don't dislike this one because if you do get out an SOC Tamer, you can then just rip it out on your turn at the end of turn rather than having to wait to the end of your opponent's turn. You play 1 Tamer card for this Digimon's distribution card without paying the cost. Obviously, the idea of this is because the Tamer is riding the train to the next stop, which obviously in this case would be your next turn. So, again, theming is on point. It's beautiful. I love theming. I just wish they didn't do JP so dirty. Also has collision, which is really good for Digimon because if you want to digivolve up, it's just good. Just don't question me. It's good. I'll play with Digivolving by trashing 1 card with Diamond. It's text in your hand. One of your Digimon can't be deleted by your opponent's effects to the end of turn, which I see being very aggressive. All turns this Digimon gets 1000 DP. Yay! Beastlemon. When Digivolving until the end of your opponent's turn, this Digimon can't be deleted by your opponent's effects. Awesome. Also Digivolve some JP for a cost of 2 and Metal Capitarimon for a cost of 0. When attacking, one of your Digimon or Tamers may Digivolve into a black or yellow Digimon card with the hybrid traits in your hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. Battlemon. Beastlemon over here. All turns, the effect here, you can play one Tamer card with the inherited effects, which again, same as all the other ones, but very good. We just got the autos for this yesterday as well, I think. Mercury mod, I'll play with Digivolving until the end of your opponent's turn. Your opponent's effects can't return this Digimon to the hand or deck. Very good. Opponent's turn, this Digimon gets 2000 DP. Very good. Tamer, cost of 2. Snatch mod, because he's going to snatch you up with his big YouTube whitehead. While you have no Digimon other than Venmon, cards from your trash may also be placed in this card's Digicross, which is very cool. We like Digicross. Digicross are very cool. When Digivolve, you may place up to 2 Venmons from the trash as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. End of your turn. If this Digimon has 4 or more Digivolution cards, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Venmon in its text in hand. Obviously to a Destructomon. And then Digicross -1 for Venmon, so it becomes a 2 cost on play. Snatchmon, and then all turns, once per turn, when V1 is returned from this Digimon's Digivolution cards to the bottom of the deck, let's spin this Digimon, and it gains blocker until the end of your opponent's turn, which is pretty darn nifty. Seraph one, a Jewish depiction of the gates of hell, I think it is. I'll play with Digivolving by placing 1 level 4 lower Digimon card with the hybrid traits other than Seraphim from your hand or trash as the Digimon's bottom Digimon card. You may activate 1 unplay effect of this placed cards as You may activate 1 unplay effect of placed cards as the effect of this Digimon, which is actually kind of interesting because you get another play to 1 play. It's also pretty interesting depending on what you can pick. And then Metal Capitarimon is black yellow. Blocker, I'll play with Digivolve when opposed Digimon, really cool. Blocker as the inheritable, which is fine. It costs 1 to Digivolve from a Beetle model, free from a JP. Unfortunately, dying. Luckily, this has the name of JP in it, so you can technically Digivolve over the green one, which is pretty good because that one has piercing. Yes. Wise one. My nose is full again. Blocker, I'll play with Digivolve. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Either player's deck. Return the reveal cards to the top or bottom of the deck, which is pretty damn good. If you're watching your opponent and you go, sure, just flicker through your deck for me. Oh, those 5 cards look pretty good. Put them to the bottom. Oh man, I'm evil. Let's go for the yawn. Blocker, end of the opponent's turn. Once per turn, you may choose 1 of your opponent's Digimon. Your opponent's attacks, which chose Digimon. Right, so you got Goad, which is pretty cool. All of your Digimon with Diamond in their text get 2000 DP. which most of these do. Rhino Kabuterimon, who looks kind of cool, although he's an uncommon, which means he will be foil, or he'll be pre-release foil. Had made by placing the Beetlemon and the Kabuterimon in the chamber from the trash. You can then digivolve into this for a cost of 3. Pretty good requirements. Collision, which I quite like. Keyword collision. Alters return when an attack target is changed. You may suspend this Digimon, and you have blocker if you've got the other stuff underneath you. So, double blocker. Shadow Seraphimon. Ace card. So obviously we know what that does now with Blast Digivolution. Up play with Digivolve 3 of one of your opponent's Digimon. Alters return when an attack target is changed. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5,000 DP of the turn, which is pretty good since you just digivolve something by 3. Agent Beetlemon. Up play with Digivolve 2 of your opponent's Digimon, which is shockingly very good. All turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area, you may play one level 4 or lower Digimon card with the Insectoid or Hybrid trait from this Digimon's distribution cards without paying the cost. Also has Insectoid traits, as well as the Agent Insectoid or Agent Insect and 10 Warriors traits, which means it's searchable with Insect decks. Although we don't really have any black insects currently. Although it does have the whole level 5 Insectoid Sticky trait for a cost of 3. So this could be a good usage in Tyrant, I guess. But cost 11, so Beetlemon and Metal Carrymon for Digicross 4 to reduce the cost by 4 to bring it to 7, which is, like, I'm happy with that, to be fair. Also, Digivolving if your opponent does have like an ace and an ace. Ooh, the value tab, baby. It's good. Oh, so sorry. I had like 2 hours of sleep. I'm very tired. Machinimon, black and purple. Please. I know we don't need a new Machinimon for the Machinimon deck, but the last 2 Machinimons have been kind of poopy. Can we please get a better one for that deck? Digivolve 5 composite trait for a cost of 3, where this card would be played by deleting one of your Digimon with the composite traits. Reduce the play cost by 4. I'll play with Digivolve all of your opponent's Digimon by 1. On deletion, one of your Chimeras in play, add 1 Machinimon in the trash by DNA Digivolve into Millenniumon in hand. Also has the composite trait as well as being a machine. Opponent's turn, once per turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon attack, you may change the attack target of one of your Digimon with the composite or wicked traits. Yeah, I like Golding, it's just good, so I'm not going to play about Golding. Okay, it's a fight card. It works perfectly well in this deck. I just wish it was better in Machine. Agent Wiseman, play cost of 12. I'll play with Digivolving. You may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Play 1 black card with a play cost of 7 or less amongst them, without paying the cost. Trash the rest. All turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area, from this Digimon distribution card, you can turn 1 black level 4 or Digimon card from the hand, or play 1 such card without paying the cost. From Mercury and Sephiroth? Sephiroth? It is Sephiroth, right? Yeah, it's Sephiroth. God, I almost started to say that. God damn it, I love Sephiroth. Ancient Wiseman. The interesting thing about this is it costs 8 if you're going to do the Digicross, but then you get to play a level 7 cost or lower, which in this case could be Wisemon, which is obviously do the on-play effect of flipping your opponent off for the fun of it. So I always say cards like this, even though it costs 8, technically it's only going to cost you 1 because you're going to get play another body for free, which is very good in my opinion. Leolimon, your turn was turn when this Digimon or any of your Tamers would Digivolve into a multicolored Digimon, be it purple or yellow, reduce the cost by 1, totally fine, and the retaliation has its heritage effect, which is also just a very good effect. No complaints from me. Lowimon, when Digivolving, draw 1 and trash 1 card in your hand, totally fine, makes sense, see, purple. When taking one of your Digimon or Tamers may Digivolve into a yellow or purple Digimon card with the hybrid trait in your trash. Fantastic, no complaints. And then, same here, you may play a Tamer with a heritage effect from the Digimon cards without paying the cost when this Digimon would just be removed from the table. Kaiser Leomon, retaliation. I'll play with Digivolve with your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon, which is perfectly fine. And also very funny because obviously, haha, he could crash into me, or make me crash into you. Guichi for a cost of 3 or Lowy for a cost of 1, and the retaliation as inheritance effect, which is fine. That's all I would. Duskman, I'll play with Digivolve, also Kuchi for a cost of 2 or Valkyrie for a cost of 1. I'll play with Digivolve until the end of your opponent's turn. Change one of their Digimon or Tamers into a colour other than white, because white is a tone
technically looks like Black Toad. Nonetheless, when attacking one of your Digimon or Tamers, may Digivolve into a level 4 card with the hybrid traits on the trash, with the division cost reduced by 1, which is actually pretty good. On deletion, you may play one Tamer card with the play cost of 4 or less from the trash without paying the cost. I love the fact that the purple hybrid's just like, yeah, just play a Tamer, it's fine. It's cool. Recursion, we love recursion. And then Guichi for a cost of 3 or Duskmon for a cost of 1 from Valgearmon, which is obviously the whole point of the Duskmon, which is Ice Swing. I can reduce the cost to Digivolve this for a cost of 0. There we go. For each color among your opponent's Digimon and Tamers trash the top card of both players' decks, then this Digimon gets 1000 DP for each card trashed by this effect for the turn. So obviously it's both players' decks. So if your opponent has 4 colors, you both trash 4, which means this is 8k. And that's 15k level 4. And then it also has Retaliation. It's a pretty unique Digimon. Also by deleting one purple level 4 lower Digimon, delete your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level, which, depending on the situation for your opponent, that's also really good. Gee, that is. On a moment, we got ourselves a new Samurai Digimon. I'll play with Digimon. We delete one red, green, purple, or white level 4 or lower Digimon. Then delete one blue, yellow, black, or white Tamer with a play cost of 3 or less, which is very interesting because it's basically saying get rid of a level 4 from purple and then get rid of like a analog youth. The Retaliation is hereditary. I think it's an interesting card. We'll see if it actually gets seasons to play. 7 cost to remove 2 things is actually kind of interesting, and I could see it being used. Digimon, handmade effect. Jam 2 cards to leave your Tamer. Digivolve for the cost of 3. Jamming, that was not intentional. When Digivolving, you may play one Tamer card with inherited effects from your trash without paying the cost. That is very good. Lucimon Chaos Mode, I'm playing with Digivolving, also Digivolve for a cost of 6 from Lucimon. Your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect did delete, obviously if they don't have one they can't delete, recover the +1 and trash your opponent's top security guard. It can be quite interesting to see what your opponent wants to do. All turns return when this Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing the bottom card of your security stack, it doesn't leave. Which, you know, 30k beat stick. Kind of interesting, right? Also, there's other things that makes this deck kind of cool as we go further in. Lord Nightmon Ace. Yes, it's back, and it's no longer yellow, but it's still pretty damn good. Had Counterblast Evolution, we know what this does now. And then when Digivolving, you may play at 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card with Nightmon in its text from your hand to or trash without paying the cost. All turns, all Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon gain collision. Which, fun fact, if you're playing purple, swing at me, Bo. I'm just going to block you with my Retaliation Digimon, and I'm going to gain 4 memory. I do find this kind of funny that it doesn't have like a text here which says like for the cost of like 3 Digivolve over Nightmon, but them's the break show. Ancient Sphinx Mod, I'm playing with Digivolve, delete with your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. That's purple stuff. All turns with this Digimon leave the battle area, you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digimon card with the Dark Animal, Mystical Beast, or Hybrid traits from this Digimon's Digivolution card without paying the cost. And it comes from a Lowy or a Dusk, or a Kaiser and a Vulgar. So, as this deck will generally want you to play as many of your purple hybrids as possible, Lowy and Vulgar could be very interesting, or the Dusk into Kaiser would be also very good. Cost 12, reduced cost by 4, 8 cost, but depending on what your opponent has, especially because there's quite a lot of suspended triggers these days, there could be a chance that you just pop an ace and just cost you virtually nothing. Zat Baban, we haven't seen one of these for a while. When any of your Digimon will Digivolve into this card, for each colour in your opponent's trash, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1, which is, you know, in a deck like now, where a lot of people are playing like 2 or 3 colours, you know, Digivolving for a cost of 1 is pretty good. For every 2 colours in your opponent's trash, this Digimon gains security +1 and 2000 DP. So, again, generally, because a lot of decks are playing at least 2 colours, 2 to 4, you generally are looking at this being a 14 to 16k free check beat stick, which again isn't terrible. It's probably very good during pre-release because obviously you don't have to worry about color restrictions, which also makes this a lot easier to do against your opponent. Then we have Lucimon Love Mode, a white card. It's the only white card here. It's also a rare, which actually does help out quite a lot. Security, you may play 1 Lucimon from your trash without paying the cost. Fantastic! Breeding area, all turns, when any of your Lucy set modes would leave the battle area, by moving this Digimon to the battle area, they don't leave.
All turns, while you have a non-mod Digimon with Lucimon in its name, none of your Digimon with 0 DP can be deleted. Yeah. So I look forward to playing Lucimon Tribal. Owen Dreadnought, what a name, right? Start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, gain 3, you are a forecast, which generally puts you in the realm of being a memory center. All turns, when an opponent's security card is removed by suspending this tamer, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less, which isn't nothing, but it's not great. But I'm wondering if this could work in a Galamon deck and be like your secondary tamer, and just watch your opponent's stuff just melt into the dust. Takuya and Koji. Security plays card at pay its cost. Start of your turn. Gain 2 memory. Gain 3 memory if you've got less than 2. 2 or less. God damn, my brain's not working. Cost 5, which is the standard now for red and yellow good cards. Because look at you, old Marcus from BT18. So you may face by placing up to 1 card with the hybrid trait with different names from your trash as this tamer's bottom cards. For each of the other tamers, increase the number of this card effect by 2. Which, if we know the effect for one of the secrets of this set, you're going to go fast. Tommy Hibby, this douche face. Cost of 4. Play this card, pay the cost from security, and then start your main phase by trashing 1 card with hybrid or 10 warrior traits in the hand, gain a memory. So you just start recurring memory over time. When taking once per turn, trash the bottom Digimon card of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, if your opponent has no Digimon with Digimon cards, draw 1. I'm pretty sure this is one of the way that if your opponent has 0 Digimon anyway, you just draw a card, which is, fine. Zoe! Security plays card, pay the cost 4. If you are paying it otherwise, start your main phase by trashing 1 card with a hybrid or 10 warrior trait, so you hand draw a card. Then when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, which obviously we've seen it can happen, you may play 1 tamer card with inherited effects from your hand without paying the cost, which is just goddamn it, Zoe. That'd be good. JP! Security plays card, pay the cost, start your main phase by trashing 1 card with the hybrid or 10 warrior traits in your hand, draw 1. All turns, once per turn, when attack target is changed, you may play 1 tamer card with the heritage cost effect from your hand to pay the cost. It obviously works because you are blocking it essentially. So you block, oh no, you can play a tamer, oh yeah. And then it's your turn. You can put 4 cards underneath this one. It's going to go very quickly. Zenith, I'm pretty sure this guy comes from JJK. Costs 4, start your main phase. By trashing 1 of you in your hand, draw a card to get a memory. Your turn, when any of your Digimon attacks by suspending this tamer and returning 2 Venomon from this Digimon's Digimon cards to the bottom of the deck to each of 1 of your opponent's Digimon, which is just a very good effect. Violent Inboots, weird name. Then again, online personas are weird. Start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, engage 3, it's forecast, it's memory center. Start your main phase by trashing 1 option card or 1 card with the Ghost or 3 Musketeers traits in hand, draw 1. Obviously, she plays 2 different decks. Ghost is her main deck, while 3 Musketeers is her casual deck, which is kind of funny. The fact that Bandai references the fact that it's a casual deck. Koichi Kimura, security plays cover pays cost 4. Start your main phase by trashing 1 card with the hybrid or 10 warrior traits in your hand, gain 1 memory. When attack goes to turn, return 1 card with the hybrid or 10 traits for the trash to your hand, which is very purple, also very good. Wind to fire, ice to sword. When you may place up to 5 cards with the hybrid trait with different names from your hand or trash under one of your tamers. Then, one of your tamers with 5 or more cards may digivolve into the Emperor Greymon from your hand or trash, ignoring the digivolution conditions without paying the cost. It's a very good card. Same with the Darkness Delight Thundertooth Cannon. You may place 5 cards with the hybrid traits from different names from your hand or trash under one of your tamers. Then one of your tamers, 5 or more digivolution cards, may digivolve into Magna Grumon from your hand or trash, ignoring the digivolution requirements without paying the cost. And then security event, you may play 1 tamer with the inherited effects from your hand, trash without paying the cost. Then add this card down. I'm pretty sure they both do the same thing, right? Oh, I missed a card. Yes, they both do the same thing, because it'd be very strange if they did, because they're just opposite decks. Roll off destruction and regeneration. Oh yeah, which is Susanna one. While you have a Digimon with hybrid or 10 warrior traits, you may ignore this card's color requirements. Thank the Jesus. Main, 1 of your Digimon or tamers may digivolve into Susanamon in your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then, by placing up to 4 of your tamers with different colors as the bottom digivolution cards of one of your Susanamons for each card placed, gain 1 memory. pain and suffering is all we know. I can't wait. Oh, Dragon's Roar. When this card is trashed for security, activate the security effect on this card. Or you have a yellow Digimon with data or witch-needing traits, you may ignore the colour requirements of this. So essentially, it's its own option card for the full line. Nade. By trashing top security card, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP until the end of their turn. Then, if you have 2 or fewer security cards, place this card as the bottom security card. The security effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. Then, if you have 0 security cards, recover 1, which is a pretty darn good effect. And if you're lucky, you'll keep hitting these in your deck, right? Fists of Athena, the option card for Lord Nightmon. While you have a Digimon Nightmon, it is text you may ignore the colour requirements, which is good because as far as I'm aware, there's no purple Nightmon cards currently because they're all yellow or black. Yeah, because I don't think technically Lord Nightmon. Well, Lord Nightmon, so it's Nightmon in day, right? But yeah. Main. One of your opponent's Digimon gains start of your main phase. This Digimon attacks until the end of their turn. Then place this card in the battle area. And then all turns when attack target is changed, delay. One of your Digimon gets piercing and security attack until the end of your turn, which is good. My brain thinks it's good because coalition in the deck, right? So it makes your opponent block you, and then you stab it with your rapier. The Gospel of the Fallen Angel. Hello, Lucy. Cost of 5. Made your Digimon in the breeding area. Make Digimon into Lucimon from your trash without paying the cost. Then place this card in the battle area. This is obviously for the larval mode. Made delay. Buy Digimon one of your Digimon with Lucimon in its name into a Digimon with the Lucimon in its name from your trash with the Digimon cost reduced by 3. Trash one option card in your opponent's battle area. I'm not going to complain about removing delay options because I think a lot of people have said in the past, I don't necessarily disagree with it. You have times that you'll lose the game because your opponent just has them on the field because they've been hitting security and you couldn't finish the game, or like your opponent hits Tamers and it's just annoying the fact that you're losing because security is just security at the best of times. Look at you people, god damn it. When did you avoid by placing one Lucimon larval from your trash into an empty space in your breeding area without paying the cost to delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. End of all turns, once per turn, trash your opponent's top security card. If this effect did trash, delete one of your opponent's Digimon and Tamers. So obviously, it can't just win you the game, but it can just murder your opponent's blocker for you instead. Save mode level 7, very good. It's the one of the secret rares for this deck. It is a demon guard, it is a virus, it is a mega. So look out for those goddamn Digimons. For also larval mode, right? Lucimon Chaos mode, the cost of 6. So it's not too bad really, because you are jumping from 5 to 7. It is good. I like this. I really do. I think it's a good card. I do see Lucimon Tribal being a thing. It's probably going to be a lot of best of cards as well, to sort of like pack filler. And to start about this hulking beast of a ancient dynasty? Had counter black card, you can't lose it now. It's also got the rainbow colours. Had counter blast evolution. When did you avoid when attacking? Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 10,000 DP or less. For each colour in this Digimon's evolution cards, add 2,000 DP threshold. When did you attacking by placing up to 5 Tamer cards from this Digimon's evolution cards as the bottom security cards. Trash your opponent's top security for each card placed in this effect. Why me? It's also when attacking, which means that if you put 5 into your security and they only have 5 cards, you just win the game basically. Digivolving Takuya or Koji with 10 hybrid traits under it for a cost of 6. To be fair, it's not necessarily the easiest thing to do, but with the new option card, it does make things easier. Also, this is the end of the video. I'm dying. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Love you all. And arrivederci. Goodbye.